All right, my friends, welcome back. Glad to be here. The chat is now working. Go ahead. If you're here, say something. 2:39 p.m. Tell Brandon we're on YouTube.
Sending to Brandon.
Send.
Brandon Armstrong.
Tell Lois Hughes
Hi
we're on
all.
YouTube.
Sending to Lois.
Send. All right. Good to be back, guys. If everybody's doing all right today. Sorry about the technical errors that we was having yesterday with chat. Just one of them things. Lois has been having some really weird stuff going on with YouTube. Like, she said she went to log in, and it said she was already logged in somewhere else or something like that. So she had to create a new password, all this other stuff. Now, sometimes YouTube does do dumb stuff to where it won't even load. You know, I've seen that happen. And I'd say with, when it gets really, really over jammed with people because of maybe news stories, breaking news, stuff like that, it can get really clogged up a little every now and then, and that can cause problems. I only know that because I've talked with support in the past, and they've even told me that if there's something really big going on, which it's only been a little over a week with the Charlie thing, so there's been a lot of activity with that. Anyway, she was having trouble, but she is hopefully got that straightened out. Christy is not with us right now. She is at the doctor getting stuff done. Normal, getting some tests done and all that. With her kidneys and just all that other stuff that I'll let her tell you. I'm not going to step on her toes on that stuff. The other cool thing is that I wanted to share today on the flight as well. There is another, there's stuff being done to make flying, fun for everybody in every way possible, right? So I've got the ability to share a very small amount of that. So I thought I would, just to kind of give people an idea of what what might be coming in the future. So again, I don't say nothing that I'm not supposed to. I don't break betas. I don't breach betas. But if someone says, "Hey, you can talk about this or talk about that," go ahead. Not a big deal. Then I do. So not a big deal. So I'm not going to load the screen reader to load this. I'm going to try to see what I can do here. Give me 1 second. Let me get this the way that I wanted to. All right. Because I got to load it too, so bear with me. Go here. Okay. How can I do that? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to do it this way. Let me see if I can. to do it this other way. Hold on. I gotta make sure you guys can hear it, or you're not going to hear that program. So, bear with me. Close that. I'm going to try something here. Okay, I'm going to try.
Brandon Armstrong. How did the landing go last night since I wasn't here to see it?
Went good, dude.
Incoming call. Jordan Estet. Swipe up to unlock.
Dang it. Right in the middle of me doing this, my son. Hold on, guys.
More call. More button.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rook Talon. I thought you were switching over to another channel.
What time y'all doing it? Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me clarify that I said on BBI I would not be going live every time. That's what I said. But for this I am, because it's, well, that don't matter. It is what it is. I did say we would not be live all the time on BVI, because it's hard to keep up with two live streams, because when people talk, I don't know whether they're talking from one channel or the other. So let me okay, bear with me. Want to
Rook Talon. What was that other channel called / I kinda forgot the name.
lounging with
Brandon
John.
Armstrong. He's on V.
And then let me get this loaded. Let me see if this is going to load. Hold on 1 second, guys. This is where you're supposed to play, right? I'm trying to fix something real quick.
Rook Talon.
Bear with me.
Did you see the Navigraph article on TFM?
See what article? Till 7. Yeah, I seen it. Alright, let me see if this is gonna. Give me 1 second, guys.
Rook Talon. Navigraph News made an article about TFM.
They updated it yesterday. It had an update because they did an update on it as well.
Welcome. Airplane menu. View airplanes. PMDG 777 to 300 ER.
All right, let's see.
PMDG 777F. PMDG 777 to 200.
Okay.
Airbus A320.
Go here.
PMDG 777 to 200 selected. Back to main menu. Settings. General. Audio.
Then you can go
Accessibility
down, see other
options.
planes that you add.
Advanced options. Accessibility options selected. Screen
We'll
reader
select that
options. Hands-free options.
Then we'll go back to main
Color
menu.
options.
Brandon Armstrong.
Keyboard commands.
Wow, this is awesome.
Hands-free.
Audio.
Use voice
Accessibility.
commands plus keyboard commands checkbox not checked. Use voice only checkbox checked. Use keyboard commands
Screen.
only checkbox not checked.
Okay.
Go back. Save settings.
Hold on, I missed it. Alright, well, there is currently a bug with it. I sort of hit the wrong button, but anyway, let me describe, just kind of tell you
Brandon Armstrong.
that,
Nice. Stay tuned, everyone.
yeah, there's going to be a lot more coming with it. When more is done to it, I'll let you guys see that. But it's
Rook Talon.
progress.
Did I hear that right? It said Airbus 320.
Yeah. So all right. It's progress. So there will be more coming with it later, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. There's more that it does, but I can't go into that right now.
Brandon Armstrong. Yes, you heard it right, Brooke.
You know, the thing that I see with flight simming, whether it's TFM, and you know TFM's a good program, it's I think we get further when we strive to kind of work together, meaning, hey, I don't want your ideas, I don't want your code, but this is what we're working on. What do you guys think? You know, we know that you do this, this, and this. Well, we're working on doing this. So, you know, can we put these two beside each other? Can you know, the point is, I think working together is better than working against each other. And obviously, business is competitive. There's always competition. I get that. But you know, it's always gonna be that way. What's that? Okay. I know that there's gonna be a lot, like that was just a very small peak of, you know, what it's gonna do and how that program works and etc. And I know very little about it right now. Very little. I know that hopefully within the next month we'll also get to do some interviewing and, you know, talk to everyone involved. Right now they supposedly don't want to release that, and I get that. That's, you know, they're right. And there will be, I can tell you that there will be beta, just like there was with, you know, other programs out there. There will be beta. I don't believe it's going to be beta. I don't believe it'll be free. I don't believe you got to pay for it. It will be a beta opened up just like, it was with, you know, any of these other programs out there that go and release beta and they do, the sign up for it. So you'll be able to sign up for that. I believe that they're going to have a bigger number of people testing because it's not based on just one specific feature. Okay, it's based on one, using the program. Anybody using it that's sighted or that's not sighted, or that might have other other conditions. I know, like voice command, for example. They're wanting to use people in the beta that really need that voice command because they have trouble using their hands, right? And I think that will, I don't know, it says a lot with where Simian's going today. We've got a program that is out there now. TFM works for those of us that are visually impaired, and now there's going to be another program that's going to be coming out at whenever it does. I'm not saying a date. I'm not going to put words in mouths, but that will come out, and then will be designed for more than just visual impairment. It will be designed for maybe someone that can't use their hands at all, or some of the other conditions. Some people can only use one hand, so they have special keyboards for that, and I believe it's going to be based around that as well. Now, these are things that obviously I can talk about, but I don't know beyond that. So that's why I wanted to put it over on both channels, just kind of give people a perspective on kind of what is coming in the future. And I think it's exciting, pretty cool stuff. It gives people more options. I remember Declan talking about this before in the past, and like you said, there's always going to be competition, but it gives more options to people when doing flight simming. Like, if you want to use this program, fine, use it. As long as you're paying for it, use it. If you don't want to use it, even if you do got the program, let's say you got the program and you are paying for it, and then there's another program, use it. It's all about, what people like to use, what works best for them, and having fun. That's what it's about. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. So, anyway, that's why I decided to do this stream on BVI Pilots and on the lounge. Those of you that want to keep up with us, I believe what I'll do, because I know that there
Brandon
are people
Armstrong.
on BVI Pilots that
I'm
like
glad
to
there's
watch.
something coming. I don't like being locked to one specific type of aircraft. Rook
Right.
Talon.
Right.
I'll probably be sticking with TFM as it seems a lot of progress is being made on it.
Yeah, and that's your choice, man. You can use whatever you like. I use TFM. So, as of right now, that's what I stick with. I fly with TFM because it works good for what it does. If it's something else, then that's up to other people if they want to use something else. But I think what I'm going to do, I was reading emails through BVI Pilots, and people really like watching at BVI Pilots as well. it makes it a bit more challenging to, here's the thing with both channels is there's no way for me to know. Let me look and see. I don't think there's a way for me to know. Yeah, don't show me where the person's chatting from because all the chat goes through my restream. So if I can figure out a way to know where it's coming from when someone's chatting, we might go ahead and run BBI pilots more on live streams. But I don't know. We'll see. It's on now, so people wanna watch on BBI pilots, they can. If you want to watch every single time, go to Lounging with John. That's the other channel where I've been streaming it from consistently. But that choice is yours. So all right, where let me see here. All right. I need to see where we're flying to before I decide if it's 301. Let me take a look first before we make a choice. I've got a dinner
Brandon Armstrong.
dinner date.
I think personally it's easier to stream on the lounge so we can see all the chats and interact with the viewers quicker.
And it's not that it's easier whenever we run one channel compared to two. It's just that we don't know where the chat's coming from. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a way, because there are dedicated people that came to BBI Pilot for a long time, and I needed to consider that more than what I did. But I don't. We'll see. Let me go to schedule. I got to look at this because we've got a dinner date at my son's this evening.
Brandon Armstrong. That's what I was getting at.
Okay,
it's easier on the chat side of things.
So yeah, this flight's almost, it's over 3,000 miles. So departure is Calgary. And the destination is Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic. That's where we're flying to. MDPC, I believe. Yeah, Mike, Delta, Papa Charlie, MDPC. So we're going to save this flight. I'm not going to start it right now. We'll do it when I get back. Again, I think it's good where it's going, and
Brandon
you were
Armstrong.
saying how you'll stick with
Wow,
TFM.
Josh went there recently for a wedding.
That would make sense that you do, because this is not even available. It's not available to the public. I did a flight with it, not on live stream, and I can tell you that the voice works well. Voice command works well. So, anyways, and you did see it say Airbus. That that is in there. Um,
Rook Talon. Dominican Republic is where you're headed?
Yep, not right now. I'm going to do it when I get back home after I have dinner with my son. Me and Christy's going to go to my son's house. I can see my grandson and have dinner there, and then we'll do this flight later. What I was going to say is the airplanes that you've seen were just the ones that I had added to it. You can add any of the smaller ones. Those can be added. You know, the Cessna, a lot of those that are on 2020, you can add them in under your settings. Only ones that obviously you wouldn't want to try to fly, wouldn't want to try to fly with that well, if it was available, would be like the hang glider. You're not going to fly that. That would be kind of senseless. But it does do smaller airplanes as well. And it's just very basic right now. So, anyway, hopefully, like I said, in about a month, maybe a little bit over, month and a half, these guys will then, open up more about it and, all that stuff. And I believe there's even going to be, when they do that, there's going to be other information that they're going to give to the public too, website, all that stuff. Right now, everything is completely, this has been a work in progress for a while. They had some ups and downs, and that's, well, I don't care who you are, you go through that. You've got your ups and downs, you got your good times and bad times. That's just the way it is. But hopefully we, like I said, in about a month and a half, they'll come on. We'll do a interview with them. They'll give out all their information that they're wanting to give out the beta information they're wanting to give, and hopefully beta will be ready, fully ready in, month and a half, 2 months. So, pretty cool though. I like that, there's others starting to dive in and do stuff as well. That's what it needs, whether it's for blind people, deaf people, someone that might not be able to use their hands, someone that might be very limited to using only one hand, whatever it is, it's comforting to know that they're trying to make things work for everybody. And I think that says a lot. Says a lot. So, but yeah. The other thing about BVI pilots, the thing I'm going to be doing, just because I'm not going live every time, when I do these flights anymore, I'm going to upload videos to BVI Pilot so that it's still there, still available to watch. So, and then if I figure out a way to that us managers, admins can tell where chat's coming from, then we will gladly live stream on 2 YouTube channels at once. But it becomes a bit tricky. Now, otherwise, we'll still live stream on BVI Pilots if there's something big going on, maybe an event, or like this here was, stuff like that. So, that way nobody's confused that, wait a minute, you're back on. I thought you wasn't coming back on. We'll still do live streams. I said that before as well, that doesn't mean we're not going to go live anymore at all. Just not every time like I do on the lounge. So, but alright guys, that is it for now. if you want to keep up with every flight, go to Lounging with John. Subscribe to us. We'd love to have you there. Yeah. So, all right. We'll talk to you guys here a little bit later, and we'll do that flight. And yeah, we'll go to where Josh just recently